We're out here protesting the governor and his Medicaid scheme, his expansion scheme. Government is the problem. They're the ones that caused this way back when, and we feel government can do nothing more than pour gasoline on a fire. They are not the solution. By his own words, the governor said he could not guarantee that premiums would come down nor costs would come down. And because of that, that's not a viable solution, especially at $1.2 billion to start. So we're here to protest that. We're also here to protest Obamacare because, in a sense, if you implement Medicaid expansion in the states, that is part of what is required to implement Obamacare. So we're here opposing essentially both. But today we want to send the message to the state senators and to the governor that if you pass this, we will cut off our support for you, we will campaign against you, we will primary you. We will actively campaign against you. So I hope that message gets out loud and clear to the public. We're serious about this, and this is our line in the sand issue. So thank you for filming this. Thanks for coming out.
Republicans are supposed to stand for smaller government, and Medicaid expansion greatly grows our state government, and we're opposed to that.
I'm here to protest the Medicaid expansion of Obamacare that Rick Snyder's pushing. Establishment Republicans say that we can't afford to fight it, but I say we can't afford not to fight it. I mean, even the unions have turned their backs on it. Congressman admitted it's a disaster, and we need to fight it tooth and nail to the bitter end, in my opinion.
The reason I'm here is charter schools are not the answer. They're not the solution to anything but more corporate profits. We're breaking down our public education system and turning it into education for profit. Education for profit leads to incarceration for profit. We also gave away a huge tax break to corporations 3 years ago, and it's produced very little jobs. That money could have been used to put Michigan people back to work to fix our roads. As we know, the roads aren't doing too well.
I'm here because I believe that Rick Snyder is the epitome of corporatocracy, corporate greed. He sent jobs as a CEO in Detroit to China. So we're going to elect this guy to bring jobs to Michigan. What he's done was got rid of business taxes. He actually vowed that he would do the first year in office whatever he could for corporations, for the CEOs. And he kept good on that promise. And because he's kept good on that promise, Michigan families in particular have suffered. Our unemployment rate has actually risen because of getting rid of the corporate tax, the business tax. We have actually lost tax dollars for education, for healthcare, for other vital programs. We've suffered in so many areas. And he might say, a common thing that he says is, oh, we're increasing the budget. Well, you're increasing the budget from originally decreasing it to almost nothing.
My name's Tony DeMott, and I'm the state coordinator for Michigan Campaign for Liberty. And I'm here today to protest Governor Snyder's plan to expand Medicaid. Government is not the solution. Government got us into this problem, and government will continue to make this problem work if we don't stand up for our God-given American rights and fight and resist big government.
Okay, we don't want to bankrupt our children and our grandchildren with wasteful government programs that don't really help people get into better positions where they can be healthy or, adequately compensated. So they're not solving any problems by just throwing money at it.
Debbie DeBacker, and one of the co-founders of Stop Common Core in Michigan, and I am especially concerned about the tests that our state board has signed us on to, which are federally funded with 2 federal review teams. That means the federal government will have control over what your children are taught because they have to teach what's on the test.
My name is Michael Bates. I'm here because I don't believe that the governor is sincere in calling himself a conservative when he's promoting socialized medicine. That's it.
My name is George Fenlon, and I'm trying to slow down the progression of Obamacare.
My name's Julianne. I'm from Shelby Township. I'm here in solidarity with the Tea Party to go against Obamacare because it was a big mistake, and this is part of it. The Medicaid expansion is part of the Affordable Health Care Act, which isn't very affordable and does not provide better health, and especially for seniors who are going to lose a lot of health care because of their age.
My name is Steve Mackey. I'm here with all these other beautiful people protesting Medicaid towards Obamacare. Government control means broke.
Glenn Thompson, the reason I'm here is because I'm tired of large government taking over the rights of regular citizens.
Dar Fisher, I'm here because I believe in liberty, and I believe that we're quickly losing our liberties under the Constitution. The takeover of health care by the federal government simply increases that bondage, as does the income tax. So I'm here because I support coalition interests. I'm personally a backer of the fair tax. With progressives and conservatives working together, we want to get the government out of our paychecks.
My name is Ken Toporek. I'm a delegate with the GOP Wayne County 12th District, and I'm here proposing Medicaid expansion because it's going to break the state budget once they start adding more and more people to the Medicaid system. And obviously, the Medicare system's broke. Detroit's going through bankruptcy, and they plan on adding, which is why the governor's for it, trying to add hundreds of thousands of new people. And I mean, with Obamacare coming on, which is what we're trying to prevent from starting here in Michigan, you're going to have a lot less doctors. You're adding millions of people to the system, and it's going to be, the quality of care is going to go down, and the waiting lines are going to increase for people needing to go see primary doctors before they are allowed to get referrals to go to see their own specialist. So that's why I'm here, and we have a great turnout here, and we also want to let the governor know that he's not going to. That people are standing up against him, and we might even decide to primary him, and. He's good on some issues, but he's been pretty bad on this. And quite frankly, I think he's been bought off by the insurance companies and the healthcare administrators. So he needs to come back down to earth, and we're here to show him how it's done. Thanks a lot.
I'm Paul Terrace, and I'm here protesting the governor's liberal agenda.
My name is Chef Foster, and I'm here to protest the expansion of Medicaid, making Obamacare into Michigan. Just say no.
Salvatore Delia. I came out of Romeo. I live now in Shelby Township, part of the Tea Partiers from both townships, Washington and Sterling Heights, and all the way to St. Clair Shores, because we have a party growing. And I'm very happy to state that it is growing to be a strong party for liberty. And we are opposed to what the governor has done with Medicare, Medicaid, expansion of Obamacare, health care. So I do what I can do basically to oppose whatever Congress decides to do about health care. I don't believe the government needs to be in the health care business. I have my own life experience, my own time, and I tell the people in all the years that I worked for Social Security, and I saw Medicare, Medicaid fail at state control. I don't want to see the government have it again. That's the end of my statement.
My name is Kenneth Lloyd, and I'm here to protest Governor Snyder's agenda to approve of the Medicaid expansion. Medicaid already programmed is out of control, and we don't need any more of that type of program.
I'm Jeremy from Campaign for Liberty in Macomb County, and I'm here to protest the Medicaid expansion. We don't agree with the federal government handing us quote-unquote free money. Nothing's free in this world. It's going to cost us millions of dollars, and by the year 2020, it's projected this is going to cost us $300 million more dollars, and Michigan is going to be on the hook for the whole bill.
From Gaylord. I'm here because of my two kids, and I know that Medicaid expansion is nothing more than a transfer of wealth between generation, the current generation. And I can't do that to my kids anymore.
My name is Robert Rivera, and I'm here to oppose the Medicaid expansion. It's not a good thing, and it's going to affect all of us. And so we have a governor that's supposed to be representing our views and our values, and he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Governor Snyder said, don't take a vacation. So we're working to stop Snyder Care, Medicaid expansion, and the horrible Obamacare with all of its negative consequences for the people of Michigan. We need our public officials to uphold their oath of office, to uphold the Constitution, to fulfill that oath of office. We need the governor to start doing that and stop threatening the people that are actually doing it. We need freedom and not government health care. That's bad for everybody. Thank you.
I'm here because I am a mother and a grandmother, and I understand the health law. I have been affected very negatively. My medicine has gone up from $7 deductible, which I worked for 32 years, to like $37, or they won't give me the prescription. So I'm here because I love my freedom. I've worked all my life, and I have to, before I leave this earth, I have to fight for my young people.
I'm Bertram, and I'm part of the grassroots that Snyder wants to come out and speak up for the Medicaid expansion. But we spoke up before, and we stopped it cold in the Senate, and he was very angry about that. He couldn't get his way, so now he's going to the rest of to the other people in the state, trying to get them to speak up for him. Well, the grassroots of the Republican Party spoke up and stopped him cold in the Senate, and he's very, very upset about that. And I'm part of the grassroots, and I'm out here to say no to Snyder and no to Medicaid expansion.